Anybody here caught some hell this week? I mean, just be honest. Anybody here went through some stuff this week? Ain't nobody gonna raise their hand. Anybody here caught it this week? And you got to remind yourself, I still got treasure, right? I still got, listen, the container that surrounds the treasure is not the treasure. Ha! The treasure is what's inside of the container, right? So I can be broken and still have treasure. I can be bruised and still have treasure. I ain't got to have the fanciest threads on and still I have treasure. The treasure is inside of me. That's why God put it on the inside, not on the outside. Because if God put it on the outside, God understood the stuff you would go through that could potentially damage the treasure inside of you. And you got to remember, though persecuted, you got to remember, though attacked, you got to remember, though challenged, you got to remember, though hurt, you got to remember, though lied on, you got to remember, though laid up in the hospital, you got to remember, though financially struggling, you got to remember that what you're going through is not an indicator of what's inside of you. In fact, let me not say that. What you're going through is an indicator of what's inside of you. What do I mean? The enemy knows your treasure. So the enemy knows if the enemy can destroy your container, the enemy can get your treasure. So the attacks you're under are trying to crack your safe. That's what it is. They're trying to crack your, y'all ever watch movies where they put the stethoscope on and they be listening to try to hear how the rumbler clicks so they can crack the safe? Listen, you have a treasure inside of you, and the enemy's whole purpose is to crack your safe. But you can't give the enemy the tools, nor the power, nor the password. You can't give the enemy the tools, the power, or the password to crack your safe. Let's just give God a hand of praise for the treasure inside of us, the treasure inside of us. Listen, I want to shout out Shay